Welcome back to another segment of Manifest with SII Power with your host Dwight. And on this segment, we're going to be talking about constructing a royal self-concept, part 4. But before we dive into that, I would like to thank all the subscribers that have joined the tribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would also like to thank y'all for sharing the channel because you're enjoying the content. And I would like to thank y'all for liking and commenting on the videos and also sending in questions. Keep them coming. So self-concept part 4, we're going to go to the root. We're going to go to the core. And so self-concept is really deep. It's going beyond the affirmations. I laid the framework in videos 1, 2, and 3, but now I'm fixing to go in depth. I'm fixing to go deeper into specialized knowledge. And so self-concept is very important because it controls everything. All right. So the basics of it is it's how you see yourself and it's how you think and feel about yourself internally. Plus, internally, it's how you see your world, how you see others, and how you see material things and how you relate to them. That's kind of a brief synopsis of it. So to go deeper, right, because we want to peel the layers of the onions, we want to turn over every stone, we have to go deeper. Because in your internal world, right, this deals with your thoughts, this deals with your feelings and emotions, this deals with your stories, this deals with your belief paradigms, this deals with generational codes and programming that's running. This deals with your perceptions, how you view things, how you frame things, how you give value to things, how you assign meanings to things, and then your expectations. And then it goes into your disciplines. What are your habits? What are the behaviors you exhibit? All of this in summation causes you to take action or to participate in inaction. So going to the core, going to the root, going to the foundation, like excavation, there's a deep personality. There are identities that you are identifying with. There are assumptive beliefs that you are identifying with. There are concepts that you are identifying with. There's patterns of thoughts that you are identifying with. So when you get to the true essence of building a God-like self-concept, a goddess-like self-concept, a kingly-like self-concept, a queen self-concept, a royal self-concept, you got to go into the inner child and you got to heal those inner wounds or at least bring them to awareness. One or the other or both. You got to bring the shadows into awareness. You got to bring the reflections of your lower self, who you think you are, to awareness. You got to shine the light on it. Then you got to bring your personality into the light of the awareness of being, because your personality is your personal reality. And until you bring these things into the light, you can't get the custom affirmation or statement or mantra or meditation that will make peace with these things, that will allow you to move forward and build the building blocks, the confidence, the new belief paradigms, the new programming through time-space repetition to build the God-like concept, to build the goddess-like self-concept, to build the king-like self-concept, to build the queen-like self-concept, to build the royal-like self-concept, to install the software that I am prioritized, that I am worthy, that I am enough, that I am good enough, that I'm the king's child, that I don't have to qualify for anything. Everything is mine by birthright, and I just have to rise in consciousness. So there's two ways you can do this. The number one way is you can go straight to your I am, right? Your God power, your God self power, and you can just make a decision that it's done. But for the most part, most of us don't have the belief paradigm or belief system and mindset, the thought impulses, thinking patterns, and thought processes to go straight there. But it is possible, it's ready and available. So most of us take the second route. That's the process of quiet time, meditation, be still knowing that I'm God, reiteration and repetition, um, affirmations of these things. I am worthy. I am deserving. Um, I am more than enough. I am loved. I am provided for. I am cared for. I am loved unconditionally. And so through the time-space repetition, naturally, normally, this becomes a part of us, just like our hand, just like our nose, just like our ears. And then things just begin to shift for us. Things begin to pivot for us. Things begin to change and rearrange for us. It doesn't matter how you do it, whether you go straight to your I am or you do it the way most people do it, unconsciously or consciously, through time-space repetition. The end result will be the same, because you have to rise in consciousness. This is the only way to change your life. And like I say, the self-concept is the manager, it's the steward, it's the guide, it's mandating, it's dictating, it's orchestrating, it's controlling everything. So the quicker that you get on with building the God-like self-concept, building the goddess-like self-concept, building the king-like self-concept, building the queen-like self-concept, building the royal-like self-concept, you can begin to experiencing these shiftings through parallel realities, through alternate realities, through superimposed realities. Because now, moment to now moment, things may look the same, but they are not. Everything is always changing. And this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. The internal world involves the thoughts, the feelings, and emotions, the stories, the inner perceptions, the beliefs, and the expectations. The outer world mirrors it with the people, circumstances, events, and material things. So all of reality, creation, you are a co-creator, and what you're creating inside is being always reflected back to you. What you're creating inside is always being reflected back to you. What you're creating inside is always being reflected back to you. This is powerful. So as you realize that you're creating everything, you're co-creating everything, you're working in unison with the universe, with God, with the power that is, with infinite intelligence, with the hand of providence. It becomes plain to see how this is happening. So this is why I'm encouraging you, I'm admonishing you, I'm enticing you to build the God-like self-concept, build the goddess-like self-concept, build the king-like self-concept, build the queen-like self-concept, build the royal self-concept, because you cannot outperform your self-concept. You cannot outperform your self-concept. You cannot outperform your self-concept. The results, the outcomes, the harvest, the yields, the output that you receive will be in direct proportion to your self-concept. This is how it works. It's a law, right? Another reason that it's important to build the right self-concept is because everything is the power of suggestion. And the only way to circumvent that favorably in the positive direction is the law of assumption, or through your assumptive beliefs. Because things are being suggested to you all day, every day. And it's being done deductively. You're just accepting things. So if you're not aware, you're not the watcher, you're not the observer, and you don't begin to question these things, you begin to get results in your life and you don't know where they came from. It's because you're always under the influence. You're always amenable to the power of suggestion. You're always being exposed to the power of suggestion. So the only way that you're going to come out winning, victorious, favorable, is for you to be consciously aware and awake and deliberately, intentionally, on purpose, consistently being aware of the law of assumption and assuming things that's in harmony, congruent, aligned, agreement with your desires and the direction that you want to go. If you do not control this, someone or something else will. If you do not control this, someone or something else will. If you do not take control of this, someone or something else will. Build that powerful self-concept. Build that firm self-concept. Build that confident self-concept. Be certain of your power. Be fully persuaded of your power. Be fully aware of your power. Be conscientious of your power. Be cognizant of your power. Build that God-like self-concept. Build that goddess-like self-concept. Build that king-like self-concept. Build that queen-like self-concept. Build that royal-like self-concept. We've been live on Manifest with SII Power with your host, Dwight. Thank y'all once again for subscribing and sharing the channel with others. Thank you for liking, subscribe. Thank you for liking, commenting on your favorite videos, and thank you for asking questions. I'll leave you with this quote, a piece of the excerpt of Rudyard Kipling's If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too.